Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we're going to be doing a full body sculpt and flow routine. You'll need a set of 2 weights. I'm using 3 pound and 5 pounds. Let's get started laying on the mat, feet flat on the mat, hands behind your head. Let's start out with 25 crunches. Remember to keep your elbows out, squeezing your core to lift, trying to keep it flat. Refrain from doming and get the shoulder blades off the mat. So I'll meet you at 25. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift those knees up into tabletop, hands behind your head again. Let's go into bicycle crunches. We'll go for 6 on each side. Remembering to lift that shoulder blade off the mat completely and trying not to dome the abs. So let's go down for 6. And last one on each side. And let's bring the head down and the knee and the feet down. For the last bit of our ab section here, let's lift those feet up into tabletop. We are going to go for some toe taps, so right foot tap down and back up. The legs will be zipped together as they come up to the top, and using your core. The rest of your body is staying still and trying to keep that 90-degree bend. And you should feel it all the way through your abdomen. If you're not, just focus on what's moving in your whole body and trying to keep it still so that your abs can take the focus of this workout. The slower you go, the harder it will be. So perhaps slow down a tad. Final 3 on each side. And perfect, let's come on up. We're gonna go into a bit of a plank series now. Let's grab our heavier weights. Holding them in each of your hands, we're gonna go into a plank and we're gonna do arms and abs with this workout. So getting into your plank, the focus here is gonna be trying to keep that back straight. You don't want it folding in or upwards, trying to keep it flat. It doesn't matter if it's arched, well, you want the back to be flat, but it can be on a diagonal, okay? So let's get into that position. Just because you are gonna be on your weights this time, so you will naturally be a bit higher. Let's pull in with the left arm in to your elbows into your sides and back out. Naturally, you will lift a tad and right arm and out. And last one just there. Keeping in your plank, let's pull in left knee to right elbow and back up and opposite. last one. Holding in your plank. This time we're gonna do a bit of an upward down dog. We're gonna bring the opposite hand to the opposite ankle. So whenever you're ready, lifting up, reach, coming back out into plank, and opposite. And last one. Walk the hands out a little or feet back into our plank. This time when we're reaching up and out, we're bringing the arm all the way out. Just like this, engaging those obliques. And opposite side, twist your feet as needed to help open up to the side. And 6. Ooh, one more. Coming into center, coming onto the knees, getting off those hands. Let's go into a quick child's pose. We're gonna do that same thing one more time, but we wanna give the palms and the fingers a bit of a break. So get off those, give them a little roll, squeezing and stretching your hands, catching your breath. And if this was too difficult, good job for trying. On the next one, if you want, you can try the same workout without any of the weights. And whenever you're ready, let's get back into our plank position. Starting with pulling the arm in. And last one. Now knee to opposite elbow and up. Last one. Coming up into your downward dog. And this time, hand is going to ankle. And in. And last one on each side. And we're doing our final reaches. Side, open up. And last one. And drop onto the knees, into child's pose. Give the hands a break. That is it for our plank series, so that's great, but we still want to give the hands a little break because we are using dumbbells this whole workout, and we'll be holding them in the next part too, giving the hands a little squeeze and stretch. Catch your breath, walk on up, crawl on up. We are going to do a bit of arms before we move over to our legs, focusing on our quads and glutes. Onto your knees, grabbing the weights in both your hands, palms are out, coming into a curl all the way and lifting the elbows up and extending, coming in and back out. That's what our bicep curl is gonna look like today. I have my toes curled under just for the extra bit of balance. Of course, you can also do this workout standing up if you'd prefer, but for me, we're gonna work our way up. We'll be here for 8. So let's lift, extend, and back down. Nice and slow, moving with your breath. And we're on to our last one. Perfect. Drop the weights if you need. Quick little stretch. Reaching up. Inhale and exhale to come on back down. Let's go for one more. And let's grab the weights. We're gonna do the same thing. So palms are facing out. Taking a deep breath in, up, tap, exhale, come on down. We'll be here for 8. Halfway there. And last one. Let's drop the weights. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. One more. Palms out and up. We're coming to center. Arms are just in alignment with your shoulders and out. Inhale to come on in. Exhale to come on out. Grab your weights. We're gonna do the same thing. This is gonna be a bit heavier, so if you do want, you can switch over to your lighter weights here. I'm gonna challenge myself with these 5, and let's go out, or sorry, in and out. You can do it. 5, 6, and last one. Wonderful. Okay, let's drop those weights. That's good enough arms for me. The next few will also be using our arms, so it's a good focused workout for arms only. Let's come on up. We're gonna do some lunges with our shoulder press, but the lunges are going to be similar to a curtsy lunge. You're going to go on back, go into your lunge, and as you come out, it'll be to the side. As you come back, your feet are aligned. And for the first series here, let's hold our weights up. Don't rest them on your shoulders, it's cheating. Just holding up, elbows into your sides. We'll go for 8 on each side, and let's go. And last one. And in. That wasn't so bad. Let's try the other side. For 8. And 8. Perfect. Come on into center. Give the legs a quick little stretch. And we're gonna do the same thing, but this time we're gonna add our shoulder press. Your arms were up here before. This time when we come on up, when we come on down, let's go for a full arm extension upwards. Bring on up the arms. We're gonna go for 8 on each side. So as we're coming down, arms are gonna press up, come back, and out. One fluid movement. And 8. Coming into center, drop the arms, quick little shake out, and do the same thing on the other side. Arms up, left leg back, and extend. And we're on our last one. And out, and come on back in. Okay, for the next series, there'll be a lot of balancing. If you need to, you can bring your back toe down, because we're gonna do some leg lifts, and also using the heavier weights, you're gonna throw your balance off as well. So if you do need to switch over, you can grab your light weights. We're doing our standing leg lift. Arms are gonna be to your side. You can start on whichever side you like. I'm gonna start with right leg lifting up and going back out. Your weights are the added challenge for your balance and stability. So you are working your core at the same time as our glutes here. Let's go for 8 on each side. Legs coming up, focusing on balance. Foot can be flat or pointed. And coming back up. Nice, slow and controlled movements. And last one. And let's switch sides. Left leg is extending. Let's go for 8. And last one, and coming to center. We're gonna do the same thing, except this time we're gonna add some arm movements. So as you have your leg, we'll start back on the right side, leg is up. Your arms are gonna come in for your pull, and as you come out, they're gonna come and drop to your side. And the leg that is holding you this time is going to have a little bend versus before we were focusing on keeping that leg straight. The leg going up does not have a bend. Alrighty, so let's get a nice little bend in the leg that will be at the front, and lifting the back leg up, in and drop. And 8. And coming into center, let's switch sides. Right leg has a little bit of a bend. Left leg is staying straight. Arms are coming in with each lift. And let's go for 8. And our last one. And perfect. Coming into center. You can decide to have the front leg bent or straight for this one. Arms are going to be straight. We're just going to go for pulses. So whenever you're ready, right leg is extending up. Arms are straight down. And let's pulse for 8. And 1, coming into center. Take your time doing the 8. Look at something still to help with your balance. Final 8 on the other side. And 8. Coming into center. Let's drop the weights. Take a deep breath in, reaching up or to your sides. And as you exhale, coming down into ragdoll, letting your spine loosen, shaking the arms. Deep breath in and out. And as you inhale, slight flat back. And as you exhale, deeper into your ragdoll fold. Final inhale here. Exhale. Hands on the ground if you can. Whatever it takes to get you into your downward dog. Bend the knees, feeling the stretch in the back of your legs. Try to get both heels on the mat. Inhaling, lifting slightly. Exhale to go deeper into the stretch, feeling the stretch in your back. Inhale, right leg reaching up. And as you exhale, left elbow, right elbow, and back up. Inhale, and as you exhale, bringing the right foot between your hands, coming up into your warrior pose. Back foot is now aligned with the short end of your mat. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, let's drop the right hand in front of your foot, gaze upwards. Again, this is not yoga, so we're not going to hold it for too long. Take a deep breath in, coming back up. And as you exhale, hands on either side of your foot. Back foot is getting ready to come back into our downward dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's come forward into our cobra. Chest up, off of your toes. And as you're breathing again, let's come back up into our downward dog. Left leg is going up. And as you exhale, opposite elbow, same elbow, back up. And bringing the foot into center between your hands. Back foot is getting aligned with the short end of the mat. Coming up into your warrior. Inhale, and as you exhale, left hand is coming on the inside of the hand, or of the foot, and gaze upwards. One more deep breath here, and we're gonna come up. Hands on either side of your foot. Back foot is adjusted for your downward dog. Into down dog. One more cobra. Inhale back into our downward dog. And into tabletop, walking the hands just under shoulders, knees just under your hips, taking a deep breath in, dropping the belly button, chest up, into our cat-cows. Exhale, arching, bringing the belly button into the spine. Inhale, out. Moving with your breath, working on slowing it down. And one more here. Let's come into flat back, walking the knees forward. Let's go into our cross-legged fold now. Deep breath in, reaching up. And as you exhale, right palm is going to go out in front of you, facing away, using your other hand to pull the fingertips in, feeling the stretch along the top of your arm. And palm facing us, feeling the stretch along the, still top of your arm. Let's inhale, doing the same thing on the other side. Exhale, left palm facing away, pulling with the right hand. And swap, palms facing you. Let's do an inhale, reaching up. And this time, exhaling into a forward fold. And using the fingertips to walk forward and help yourself into a deeper stretch. Head can come down. We're holding this for a few seconds. Taking control of your breath, deep inhale and deep exhale. Nice and slow, because this is our last thing here, and we want to complete our cool down with a resting heart rate. Walking yourself up with your fingertips when you've caught your breath. Shoulders back, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming to center, shoulders back, focusing on posture. Exhale. And you're all done for today. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments, and I'll see you next time.